today? It's a beautiful day. There's a nice breeze. I hope everybody gets an opportunity to get out and enjoy it. I think tomorrow we're headed for a different ball game, right? Higher heat temps. And depending on what area you live in, they can be really extreme, right? They're going to feel like 3-digit temperatures. So, here to give a few tips, okay? Because I like to do that. Try to help you out. Maybe keep the EMTs, maybe a little less busy on the weekends, okay? One, I know you all want to rush for that ice cold drink, right? But that's not always a good thing to do, okay? It's not always a good thing to do, especially if you're not in the best of health or whatever. But things can happen to anyone at any time. But one thing it can do in extreme heats, if you're chugging a lot of cold, is stimulate your vagus nerve, and you'll pass out. So something to think about, maybe room temperature. I know it sounds counterproductive and stuff, but actually drinking warm and hot things in warmer temperatures is more helpful, okay? It will help to regulate your body temperature a little bit, okay? Because it causes a little bit of heat and sweating in you. It makes it easier to tolerate the heat, and then you don't stimulate anything that we're not supposed to be stimulating, okay? So, now, for people who work outside, or if you're planning on definitely being outside, today would be a good day to start taking some electrolytes in, okay? Get them built up in your system a little bit, because they're the things that get depleted the most when you're sweating in extreme heat, okay? And then it'll help with, so that you don't feel any muscle cramps and different things like that. So, remember, my old favorite go-to is putting some wet washcloths in a bag. Bring them out, put them in a baggie, stick them in the freezer. Okay, you'll have them to cool off and all. Extreme heat can throw the power out, gang. Okay, when we start to get to these temperatures where it's making our heat index feel like triple digits, people are going to be pumping the air conditioning and different things like that, right? There's just more usage that's done, okay? So it's just always ready to have something, be prepared a little bit, okay? So with that being said, that's my Thursday tip today. Stay cool as best you can. Don't overexert yourself. Change your plans, maybe, right? Earlier in the morning, later in the evening, if it has to be certain things outside. I just left a bunch of people who have tea time set for tomorrow. They're going to attempt it since it's an early one. And yes, I did give them my electrolyte lesson and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, I care about people, and some things just maybe not everybody knows. You never know. You live and learn. I learn something new every day, so spread the love, spread the knowledge, right? Because knowledge is power. It's always better to be two. That is 2 jets. Our favorites when we have the air show, right? Not when you're trying to make a video, but that's okay. That being said, be safe, look out for each other, and don't forget to smile. Remember, young children and toddlers and the elderly do not feel the heat like we do, okay? Moms, you young moms with these brand new babies, I know you want to go to the beach and all, but you might want to rethink some things, okay? When we have extreme temperatures like that, let's keep them safe, the little guys. They're our future.